What was Disney's highest grossing film between the years of 1937 to 1949? Hey homies, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Haley. I run the Always Wonderland blog at alwayswonderland.com, and today I thought we would do a new series. I've been trying to figure out how to translate this series, and I think we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna wing it. We're gonna jump in all 10 toes. I want to talk about Disney movies through the decades. So I kind of want to, each decade break it up. Some may have a little, a few extra years because there's not a ton of movies in the 1930s from Disney. Fun fact, there's only one. So sorry about the squeaky chair. Per usual, Willa has been trying to attack my hair, and we're having the most fun today already. I am going to be using the D23 website. I'll link it down below for the list of the movies and also their photos. So I'll pop them up on screen, have a little visual element. Some of these movies I have never heard before. I do have my notes, and I've got my notes on my phone. And yeah, let's dive in. Because some of these I need to know if you've seen them, if they're any good, or which ones I should watch. Also, if the color gets crazy, Willa's playing in the gardens. I have one open, she's playing in the other one, and I've noticed it's changing the color in the room. So, all right. And also, sorry about the squeaky chair, and we already know, I can't sit still. So, forgive me. All right. In 1937, Disney released Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So, I think this movie is cute. Dopey is my favorite. Grumpy is my spirit dwarf. The remake, the live action remake should be coming soon. Are these live action remakes good? Sorry, side note, I haven't seen any of them. Not that I don't think that they'd be good, I prefer the cartoon, I guess. I don't know. Should I give them a try? Which one was your favorite, and should I watch it? Let me know in the comments below. All right, 1940, Pinocchio was released. I love Pinocchio. It does give me a little bit of anxiety because I don't want to be turned into a donkey, and I love donkeys. And Fantasia was released. And this, I love Sorcerer Mickey. I met Sorcerer Mickey. Probably wasn't wearing the right outfit. Probably should have been wearing a Sorcerer Mickey outfit. But, it was a good meet and greet. So, let's see, 1941, a movie called The Reluctant Dragon. And I have here, because I've never even heard of this. Robert Benchley shows up to sell a story to Walt Disney himself, and it's a combination of animation and, live action, so live actors. So he's selling a story. And as he's selling the story, they're telling you the story of The Reluctant Dragon. Has anyone ever seen this movie? I think it looks horribly cute, but I've never seen it. So let me know. All right, where are we at? What is next? Oh, also in 1941, Dumbo. I'll be honest with you. I love Dumbo, okay? I can't watch it. I can't. I will ugly cry through this entire movie. The little cute baby elephant getting bullied is enough for me. Taken away from his mom, I can't handle it. Disney, why you gotta do me like that? Okay, thank you. There's a few movies throughout the decades that I just can't handle. In 1942, Disney released Bambi, another movie that I'll ugly cry at, and I guess that's okay. We love Bambi, don't we? I'm not going into detail with all of these movies only because I feel like most of us have seen these movies, and most of us have children. Not I, but most of the homies have kids that they are showing these movies to, so the kids are going to know too. I'm only going to point out really the ones that seem like they're not mainstreamed, I guess. The ones that weren't big hitters, I'm going to point those out. Because there's movies I've never heard of. So, let's see. 1943. Saludos amigos. I have never heard of this one. This is the journey of various Disney characters to South American countries to learn about the different cultures. That sounds amazing. Where was that when I was a kid? Like, where do I find that? Because I am interested. Plus, I think I have, is it Jose or Panchito? You guys, I get those. I love them, the Three Caballeros. Okay, I'm done with it. I get them mixed up. I'm the worst. I know. I'm very, very sorry. Let me know how you can tell who's who. Down in the comments. Thank you so much. Also, in 1943, there was a movie, Victory Through Air Power. This was based on the book of the same name by Alexander de Seversky. I hope I said that name correctly. And the film shows how long-range air power could cause the defeat of the Axis and Japan during World War II. Did anybody know that Disney was making movies like this? It makes sense for the time, but like, did anyone know? Does anyone now know that that was happening? Because I asked my father, he was not born in the 1940s, let me point that out. But I said, have you ever heard of this? And he said, no. What is that? So, has anyone ever heard of that? Let me know. In 1945, the Three Caballeros, we love them. It's basically Donald's journey through Latin America with Jose and Panchito. I do get them mixed up. Okay, hang on, let me look at the picture of them. Jose is, and I don't know what type of bird, okay? All I know is Donald is a duck, and don't at me. I'm sorry. Jose is the green one, and Panchito is the orange one. I think that's right. I'm not very good at my birds, though, and I'm looking at Jose like I know what bird he is, but Panchito's a rooster? I'm losing it on camera, so you guys get to watch my brain just melt away. Hey Siri, what kind of birds are Jose and Panchito from the Three Caballeros?
Here's an answer from bcdb.com.
Jose is a parrot and Panchito is a rooster. I was trying really hard. Thank you, technology, for saving me on camera. I apologize. Trying my hardest. Sorry about the blue light also on my face for my phone. All right, let's move on. 1946, Disney made a movie called Make Mine Music. I have no idea about this one either. I've never heard of it. Let's see. It is a tale, I think it's 10 shorts that they combined. So there's The Martins and the Coys, Blue Bayou, All the Cats Join In, Without You, Casey at the Bat, Two Silhouettes, Peter and the Wolf, and I have screenshots. Sorry, I'm trying my best. After You've Gone, Johnny Fedora and Alice Bluebonnet. Alice Bluebonnet. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. And The Well Who Wanted to Sing at the Met. That's even better. Has anyone seen any of these shorts? Specifically that last one, The Well That Wanted to Sing at the Met, because that's probably got to be one of the cutest ones. I just hope they weren't mean to him. I really hope they weren't. Also, in 1946, Disney released Song of the South, which I personally have not seen. I do see Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, and Brer Fox on this movie poster. And it says live action feature about a boy learning about life through the stories of Uncle Remus, which are shown in animated segments. Have you ever seen this? I have no idea. R.I.P. Splash Mountain. Yeah. 1947, Fun and Fancy Free was released. Now, I do remember this one, but like vaguely, you know? There is Bongo, which I do remember the Bongo. It's like little animated shorts. Jiminy Cricket tells some tales. Like, I do remember this, but like I said, it's not, I can't just recall it. But they had apparently the Bongo Story, which was like the circus bear, it falls in love with a bear named Lulu Bell. He like rides around on his little ball. I remember that one. And then Mickey and the Beanstalk, which basically the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, but just with like Mickey, Goofy, and Donald, which this photo is from. I remember that. I didn't know that it was called Fun and Fancy Free, but I do now. All right, in 1948, there was one that was called, they released a movie called Melody Time. And Melody Time was basically kind of like that other one. What was it called? Now that I want to know what it's called, I don't know. Make Mine Music. It's like that. It has a bunch of shorts in it. So it has Once Upon a Winter Time, Bumble Boogie, Johnny Appleseed, Little Toot, Trees, Blame It on the Samba, Pecos Bill. I think that may be it. I think it was 7 of them. Yes, Pecos Bills. Bumble Boogie, I have questions. I want to know what that's about. But let me know if you've ever seen any of these shorts from way back when. I'll turn this blue light down a little bit. Maybe it won't be so on my face, you know? All right, let's see. Where are we at? In 1949. So this is the last year we're going to go to doing the decades. So I'm going to do 37 to 49. And then I'm going to do 50 to 59. You feel me? I felt it was the easiest way to do it. I mean, this video is almost at a 15-minute mark now. And before editing, mind you. But could you imagine if I just rambled on this whole time? I'd be sitting here forever, editing forever, and that video would be forever. So because I am who I am, I knew, just break it up. So in 1949, Walt Disney released Walt Disney's So Dear to My Heart. And apparently, it is Jeremy Kincaid that lives on his grandmother's farm, adopts a baby black lamb, and names him Danny. When Uncle, I think it says Hiram, tells him of the prizes sheep can win at the fair, Jeremiah begins to train Danny to be a champion, although once too often the sheep runs afoul of Granny, afoul of Granny because of his destructive tendencies. It sounds like fun. It sounds like, oh no. I'm thinking of every farmyard movie I've ever watched in my life, and my head's just circulating. And there's one in particular, the name escapes me. If I think of it, I'll put it in the video. If I can't remember it, we're both up creek, no paddle friend, because you know. Hi, welcome if you're new here. My name's Haley. Sometimes my brain goes, whoop, squirrel, and I take you guys with me. I hope you enjoy it, though. Those of you that keep coming back, thank you for being here. All right, and also in 1949, probably, let me look at my list real quick. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a hot comment. Hot take. Yeah, no, this is my favorite movies out of this decade. And in 1949, they released Ichabod, the stories of Ichabod Crane, and Mr. Toad. Is it The Adventures of Ichabod Crane? Either way, sorry. I didn't write down the exact name. That's my fault. Should have done that. I love both of these. Spooky season, I have to watch multiple times just because what doesn't get you in the mood for spooky season? Like a Headless Horseman. Okay? Yeah, so I have to watch those all. And just Mr. Toad, like, he's cray-cray, and I love him. I would not get in a car with him. So, you know, but he's great. He's great. I do want one of those shirts that says, like, Toad's Taxi Service. I do need one of those. But, what was the top grossing film during this decade? Ladies and gentlemen. Boom! You probably guessed it. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was the highest grossing film between the years of 1937 and 1949. She made a real big splash. She was a, for sure, creation of the time. The original Disney princess. That movie did a lot for the Walt Disney Company. It really just, it opened doors to endless possibilities for them. And without Snow White, I don't think we would have the same Disney that we have now. So, everybody, give Snow White some claps. She'd be out here doing the dang thing, and without Homegirl and her 7 best friends, like, where would we be? You know? Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed round 1 of Disney Through the Decades. I will be back here with another Through the Decades until we get to, I'm going to say at least 2020. But we'll see. We'll see. I may just shove that last one all together and see what happens. You know, we may just... Well, 2020, I feel like a lot happened in the last, we'll say, 4.25 years. Even though we're not even... We're close. Anyway, I'll figure that part out when we get there. We got plenty of other decades to go through. But in the meantime, like and subscribe. Stick around for my series. I like hanging out with you guys. I hope you like hanging out with me. I cannot wait to bring you some Disneyland content. Cannot wait to bring you more Disney World content. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Come hang out on the blog. What else? Facebook, if you'd like. And Pinterest. Pinterest is still going hard. So yeah. I think that's all of them. Oof, there's too many. I just added the TikTok, so you know. I'm learning TikTok, so if it's not perfect, forgive me. But thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have the best day ever. Bye, guys.